Many of you know that the investing holding company Labat Africa was suspended by the JSE, or Johannesburg Stock Exchange, which led into the share price of retail investors that owned Labat not able to buy or sell this company. This is something that led into some of the investors being worried if they've lost their money completely, or will they be able to ever buy this company again. Because one thing about Labat Africa, or this investment holding company, is that though it was suspended, management, you'll know that they did say, or they came and said that they are working so hard to make sure that all the restrictions, all that led into them being suspended, the compliance issues with the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, they are addressing them as soon as possible. Now, you will notice that as of yesterday, Labat Africa, the share price, it's now moving, which means one thing, and that is the suspension by the Johannesburg Stock Exchange right now has been lifted off, which is good news, which is pretty exciting, because right now people that own Labat we can now be able to sell their shares, can now be able to, of course, buy more shares. But Labat Africa, and this Labat Africa, it's of course liked by people because the share price, or its share price, is trading at 10 cents. Its share price is the lowest. This is a penny stock, guys, and we know, or I have done a video about penny stocks, what are the advantages and disadvantages of buying a penny stock, which the only advantage of buying a penny stock is that if the time when it grows, or it does so well in terms of the fundamentals, the share price can easily go to double, triple, or grow your money by 4 times. Whereas on the other side, the negative risks, or the negative things about owning or buying penny stocks, is that is the lack of liquidity, high risk of loss, and limited disclosure of transparency, market manipulation, limited institutional investment, and time-consuming research, which these are some of the things that obviously they make, of course, penny stocks to be a bit risky, and share price are always volatile, right? So institutions, or big institutions, don't usually go for penny stocks. When they are wanting to buy companies, they don't buy penny stocks, because they believe that they are also so risky, because there are some of the things that are not made clear, or some of the things are not transparent, and it is these very things that sometimes leads into some of these companies to end up being suspended from trading in the stock exchange. I remember my last penny share to buy in the Johannesburg Stock Exchange was Nutritional Holdings. You'll know that Nutritional Holdings was a company that was trading at 1 cent per share, but before they got suspended from the JSE, or in fact just 2 days before they got suspended, when they had done share consolidation, where they transformed, or they introduced more outstanding shares, which led into them seeing their share price going from 1 cent, and the 1 cent being changed to become 25 cents per share. That taught me a very good lesson, because I think I had I'll be open with you, I think I had 2.5, or I had invested 2.5 shares onto Nutritional Holdings, and seeing them being suspended onto the JSE, it was something that made me to learn it the hard way. But unlike Labat Africa, which the suspension has been lifted off, Nutritional Holdings has never came back since they have been suspended, which, seeing how long they've been suspended, one can conclude that we shall never see them again in the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, unless something happens. So Labat Africa, on the other hand, like I said, its suspension has been lifted off, and it is now trading, or as of yesterday when the market closed, it was trading at 10 cents per share. So investors, especially, or retail investors, especially the consumers, the fact that it is trading this low, they want to load as much as they can, because to them, from 10 to 20 cents, it is easier. They can easily double their money, which is why you see those that are investing in the stock market, especially the beginners, when they see the stock price trading this low, they can't help but load the boat, making sure that they get the opportunity, so that when it goes from 10 cents to 20 cents, they know they've doubled their money. Which, one thing that history has taught me in the stock market, that does not come easy. It won't be that easy, because like I said, over and above the suspensions that Labat was facing, Labat had issues, of course, with their exports of the cannabis, which is something that obviously they said they will resolve. This was back in 2022. Shares tanked 70% of Labat Africa, which is something that was not good to see. But hopefully now they've come back as a new company. They've come back stronger, and they can do very well and reward those shareholders that once bought Labat when it was trading over R1 per share, which is something that, of course, I wish you good luck. I don't know if I will own it or not in the near future, but let's wait and see. I'll definitely give you an update if I own, or if I do decide to purchase Labat Africa. But for now, I'm just on the sideline watching. And yeah, I thought I'd give you these quick updates, especially those that were owning Labat Africa, and when the share price, or when their shares were suspended from trading from the JSE, they were panicking, they were disappointed, and they regretted buying this company. I just thought I'd come back to you and tell you that Labat is now back trading, and they are now compliant to the listing requirements as per JSE, which is why their suspension has been lifted off. Tell me what you think about this. Do you own Labat? Are you investing into Labat? And ever since they came back, have you put in more money onto Labat? Tell me what you think. But yeah, to me, I'll be honest with you, penny stocks, I try to run away from them, because like I said, I've learned the hard way with nutritional holdings, and that lesson learned to me have made me, or still makes me to this day, to not really want to risk investing into a penny stock unless I see some pretty good growth signs, or something good that lead me into wanting to invest onto that penny stock. For now, I'll be on the sidelines. I just thought I'd give you this quick update. Do your own due diligence before you buy any stock, and if you enjoyed this kind of content, don't forget to hit the like button and comment and subscribe. And subscribe, don't forget to hit or click the notification bell, because on this channel I cover all local news that goes, or burning news, or hot news that comes with some of the companies that are listed in the stock exchange or stock market, and also obviously what is happening around our economy that could lead into our local stock market, top 40 JSE, to grow or to drop. I give you those kind of news on this channel. So if you are investing in the stock market, or if you want to, then consider hitting the subscribe button, because on this channel I talk only about local companies. I talk about the stock market, what is this all about. I give you some tricks and tips on what to look out for if you want to invest into or buy shares of a specific company, which is, I think, the information could be beneficial for especially beginners who are starting their journey in the stock market. That's all from me, man. I wish you nothing but the best, and God bless you all.